What's up, YouTube? What's up? So, I am live right now. Um, I'm gonna talk about all the retrogrades that's taking place right now. So we have a Venus in retrograde. We have a Pisces. No, we have a Saturn in Pisces, and we have a lot more retrogrades as well. And it's been tough. It's been extremely tough. It's this shit's really affecting me, man. Cause like with the um Venus in Libra retrograde and the Saturn in Pisces, like it's like it started to make me realize like all the toxic people that were into my life, like just growing up, man. Just like family members, just like coworkers, just people I keep coming across with at the workplace. Like I'm always coming across with like very like narcissistic, disrespectful people, right? And like I'm in a position to where like I always have to like set boundaries for myself. So I don't know, man. It's very triggering. This shit's tough. Like this shit's tough. Right now, I'm in a position in my life where like um I really have to like stay strong and pick myself back up. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm currently dealing with like a boss or like an authority figure who like he pretty much scammed me for my money. He stole he stole over $3,000 worth of money, and that's pretty much my car money. So I'm definitely gonna let that shit be known. But I don't know, man. It's been rough. This Venus in retrograde has been extremely tough. Like it's making me realize is all the toxic people in my life, and it's making me realize the role I played where like people pleasing, this and that. I'm not justifying why I'm allowing these people to do the things they do to me, but like there's a reason why. It's because like when you're born into a dysfunctional family, they're gonna instill a lot of trauma onto you, right? And then like when they instill so much trauma onto you, it's gonna be harder for you to kind of like cope in a real world when you're by yourself because you don't have the proper tools on how to heal yourself emotionally and financially as well. Because if you're around parents or family members who are abusive, who are toxic, who are narcissistic, they're not going to teach you life skills like how to build credit, how to have financial success, how to defend yourself, how to set boundaries with people, or how to spot manipulative people, right? So like that's one of the challenges I have to face where like I kind of have to reparent myself, you know, and it sucks. Like right now I'm alone. I got no one to talk to. I got no one by my side. I do have people, friends, whatever, online, but that's not really gonna do anything. So like I'm really craving a connection, and it's been tough, man. It's been tough. I don't know, man. I'm in a position in my life where like life is really testing me right now, where like I'm forced to. I don't know, man. I'm just, I guess, be patient, but I really want to get rid of these toxic cycles, man. So it just sucks knowing that like when you're trying to do the best you can in life, but like no matter what, it's like your trauma, your insecurities, your hurts, your pain is holding you back in life. So the past couple of weeks, like I just realized that someone that I thought had my best interest at heart, he was kind of betraying me, and he was using me for money, my time, and energy. And once I came to that realization, it really put me at a shock. Like that shit traumatized the fuck out of me to the point where like I'm having sleepless nights, a lot of anger. Like I've been going to the gym a lot, working out a lot, and I have a lot of pent up anger. And I confronted that guy who's using me for money, and he's pretty much lying to my face. He's dodging accountability, and it's disturbing. You know what I'm saying? So shit like this really makes me question like who's really in my circle. I don't have like when it comes to real life, away from the online shit, I have no one in my circle. And even if I do have people I get along with, I don't feel connected to them. It's a shallow connection. But I don't know, man. It's just I just don't trust people. I don't like people like that. Um, I don't feel connected to people like that. I'm very selective on who I choose to hang out with. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm usually busy. But I don't know, man. Like, if you're born into an abusive family or like a very dysfunctional family, and if you cut all them off, this shit is painful. It's extremely hard, and like there are times where like I'll pray to God or I'll talk to the universe or anyone that's out there in the spiritual realm. I'll tell them like, why me? Like, why am I experiencing all this? Like, why do I have to go through all this? You know what I'm saying? So like, because it just seems like my whole life has been a struggle. It's where like I always pick myself back up. I'll take 10 steps forward to only take 20 steps back. You know, by dealing with narcissistic people or being manipulated in some way. So life has been rough. Life is rough. It's been painful. A lot of sleepless nights, a lot of disturbances, and spiritual warfare, spiritual attacks. You know, but it's part of life. You know, um, but what really helps me move forward is the fact that I'm not in jail. I'm not in prison. I still have my rights. I still have my freedom. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the military, so like I have support with me if I choose to. Like there's mental health services. There's people I could reach out to, but so sometimes I gotta remind myself that like even though I am in a shitty position to where like I don't have a car, I can't travel around like that. I have no one by my side. I cut off a lot of family members. I had to cut off a lot of people who I thought had my best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? Being scammed by money. Um, Despite all this painful shit, I could always be put in the worst situation to where like I have no arms or legs, or like I'm homeless. You know what I'm saying? Or like I'm stuck in jail or prison. So, or I'm stuck in an abusive household. So like that's the thing I gotta look look forward to. So you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. This Venus retrogrades Pisces Saturn. I view it as a huge wake up call to where like it's kind of showing me like the traits and the things I need to work on, the things I need to heal, so I could build a better life for myself, such as setting boundaries, learning how to love myself, and saying no. But the problem with that is that like it's so hard. Again, I'm not trying to make excuses or I'm not trying to justify why I do things I do, but there is a reason why. It's because life puts me at a disadvantage to the point where like again, I was born into an abusive family. So like how am I supposed to like heal from all that shit at a fast rate? How am I supposed to repair myself? I have the tools. I know what to do, but it's easier said than done. If the tools, the answers we need is everywhere. We have access to the information age, but why is it that we still have damaged people? Because even though we have the information at our fingertips, it's still hard to put in the work. It's still hard to take action. You know, so that what makes life extremely hard. Life is not easy. Life is painful. You know, but I'm kind of scared because I hope I'm not sure how. Oh, hang on. I'm not sure how Venus and why am I stuttering? I'm not sure how Venus in retrograde and all of these retrogrades like Sun and Pisces is gonna affect me. It's gonna be pretty tense because our people I have to confront because our people who I realize they are using me and they're trying to scam me for money and shit, and that's a huge problem. So it's just draining, man. Dealing with narcissistic people, dealing with selfish people, it's so draining. Like, I always got to deal with this. It's spiritual warfare, but I definitely learned a valuable lesson. I learned pretty much not to trust people or to learn that, like, people could really switch up or, like, it's easy for me to spot. I always got to spot the red flags, but more so, I learned how to trust my intuition. If there's something off with someone, then stay away from them pretty much. Even if I'm forced to be around them through work, still stay away from that person. So that's what I've learned based on my intuition. So it is what it is. You know, um, I hope one day in my life where like there is light at the end of the tunnel to where like I'm able to get out of my situations where like there's hope. There like I am able to create a better life for myself on the other side. Where like I don't have to deal with like very disrespectful, very like evil people, where I'm put in situations where like I'm financially free, to where like I could really do the things I want to do. Like travel around the world. I always wanted to travel around the world. I always wanted to drive a vehicle. I always wanted to meet new people, like like-minded people, and I always want to like date around because I never experienced being in like romantic relationships like that. So you know what I'm saying. So that one gives me hope, but it just sucks waiting. I just feel like again, I'm not trying to sound like I'm ungrateful or anything, but it just feels like I'm stuck in a prison. Like I always feel stuck, like mentally and physically. Like I can't travel around the world. I can't meet different types of people. I'm stuck around stupid ass people, and it's like fuck, man. Like how am I supposed to get out of my situation? You know what I'm saying? Like I always take 5 steps forward to take 10 steps back. Well, and I've noticed too, whenever I make financial improvements, it always seems to fall back. Do people try to scam me? Do people try to steal my money? And there's other shit like that, man. But I don't know, man. But I just hope one day I'm able to overcome all of my situations in life and one day experience the life I truly want to live through my heart's desires. I think one of the most beautiful things about not giving up in life, because people commit suicides, people just give up. I think one of the most beautiful things of not giving up and staying alive is the fact that each and every day you have the opportunity to create a life for yourself, where you could live life to your heart's desires. It is a process. It may take time, but it all starts with the mindset. Where the mind goes, the body goes. Shout out to Chauncey one, but it's true though. So just take one day at a time, and that what makes life amazing. That because if you're constantly experiencing rock bottom and just life just kicking your ass and shit, and just you know, one of the beautiful things about that is the fact that you have nowhere to go but up. You already experienced pain. Now you reach the point where like you just don't give a fuck no more. And once you don't give a fuck anymore, you could live life however you want to live without caring about what people think about you. Because when you're constantly experiencing being in so much pain and so much despair and constantly hitting rock bottom, at a certain point, you're going to reach the point where like you just say fuck it. You don't care because you know what it's like to hit rock bottom despite giving you all of your efforts. So this is where you give up a mindset to like, okay, you know what? I don't care what people think about me. I don't know what it like to experience and give them all and hitting rock bottom. So why am I worried about what people think about me? Why am I worried about what this world thinks of me? And I feel like that's a very powerful experience because once you get to the point where like you don't care what people think about you, you don't care how this world perceives you, then you pretty much become unstoppable because again, you know what it's like to hit rock bottom and pretty much you have nothing to lose. And now you're acting like, and now you could do things out of authenticity because you're following your heart. And when you follow your heart, you're able to attract beautiful things into your life. You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't get the things you want, there's the fact that you're living life to your authenticity and you're living life to your heart's desires and you're following your heart. You're being authentic. I feel like that's true success. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but life has been rough. But I'm about to get some sleep. But I hope God is real. I hope the universe is real. To be honest, because life seems so evil, man. Life is harsh. I just hope there's a loving being out here. You know what I'm saying? Where I could pray to and shit like that. Because life is evil, man. I don't like life, man. It's so evil, so dark, man. But this is why when I'm around 11 people, I don't take them for granted. So if you have someone that you love, don't take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a cold world. Like people are sick, man, and it's all due to trauma and generational curses, and it's all because of this corrupt, evil world. And you know what I'm saying. So hopefully one day we'll get to the other side and make this world a better place, and everyone is able to heal from their traumas and live in a much better world one day. But that's all I'm gonna say, and have a good one. Don't give up on your dreams. just the fact that you're still here, you're still alive, you still have a purpose, and never forget that, and never give up. And have a good one. Peace, and good luck to those. Good luck to the retrogrades because it's about to be intense. But I believe in you. Don't give up, and get meant for great things, and don't give up. You got this. Peace.